And here we are in 2020. Sadly, it's not where we planned to be, but we're here for you. We hope we entertain you this weekend. We're going to do our best. For those that may have tuned in just after the intro, this whole HallowCon is dedicated to Nicole Hargett. Sorry. We knew her as Nova. We lost her to COVID back. Sorry. But Nicole, this is for you. All right. Let's go ahead and bring my guest in to help me out here. This is KT Hunter, one of our popular guests.
Hello.
And Brian K. Morris, the great Brian K. Morris, who has the next panel just after this. Sorry, guys.
Don't be.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. And I want to thank you guys for being here. We're going to be having, we were supposed to have a special guest coming in. I will announce it now. It is a representative of StreamYard.
Great.
Serious? Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Dang.
So they're going to be here. And once they come in, I'll actually put the Powered by StreamYard logo up just for them. Yeah. But for right now, I'll go ahead and add our little Reaper guy. Oh, let me do something different. I forgot Skunk made this for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
So we're live and all that. Guys, I want to thank you. KT, you're an author, correct?
Mm-hmm, correct.
And you have interspersed 60 trivia questions to be played throughout the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Little video clips. And then, Brian, you do what? Almost
Nobody
as much.
knows. Nobody knows.
I don't know how many hours you do as live broadcasting through StreamYard. You do, well, what, 6 hours plus another?
Actually, close to 8. I have my 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Nevermind the Furthermore.
Okay.
10 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Central. # always promote. And Tuesday nights, 2 hours on Clever Title Pending. That's on at 8 p.m. And then tonight we're doing another special Clever Title Pending with Chicago-based illusionist Master Ron Fitzgerald, the master of dark, sticky magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
And Jeffrey Hayes is in the room watching in. Welcome, Jeffrey Hayes. Jeff has made us some little drop-in graphics. That'll be great.
Great.
Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
Yes. That's why I'm so glad you're here, Brian, because you're that quick on the spot.
Get the power strip out. We got plugs to do here.
Oh yeah. You plug away.
I've got my Viking helmet ready, so let's go.
Cool. And
I have some recommended reading. Oh.
Yeah. That's the next panel, Brian.
Excellent,
Brian.
Excellent, KT. Way to go.
I'm ready.
You are.
Well I'm done. Sorry, I gotta adjust my jacket here. KT
you look
remembers
very dapper. You look very dapper.
KT remembers last year how I entered into HallowCon.
Oh, it was awesome. The opening number where you sang it was from The Greatest Showman?
Yeah, I did the opening number of The Greatest Showman.
Oh, it was awesome. I was just bowled over. You did a great job with that. So
cane twirls.
Mm-hmm. Everything. I really enjoyed it. It was completely unexpected too. So it was good. But we need you. I mean, as the person just commented, you're the ringleader. We have our own kind of circus. So
yeah, it's a circus, that's for sure. All right. Let me go ahead and bring in the production crew. We've got Heather, known as Mind Twist, who has her mic muted. And then John, who has his mic muted.
Well, I was over talking to the green room people. So
yeah, you're taking care of green room. John's monitoring the green room.
I didn't want my background noise coming in while you guys were taking care of business.
Yeah, I told Mark. I told Mark Hamill to go home. We don't need him.
Yeah. Thank you. I saw him pop into the down there, but we got him.
No Star Wars shenanigans.
Yeah, really. It's like he keeps telling us how he would have done the last 3 sequels, and just it really gets boring.
Yeah.
Anyway,
now, Brian, how did you like that opening intro that we did?
That was swank. That was really, really nice. And one thing that hit me while I was watching this, I got a really good sense of the history of HallowCon that I think is important, something that we're honoring this weekend in our own ways. But also it reminded me that there's more than just like the first 32 bars of the funeral dirge.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed in the background the artwork that was coming up.
Yes, nicely done. Now, who do we credit for that?
Skunk actually made the video. Dan mixed the audio. Skunk laid in the video, and it was my idea.
Should we use Skunk's real name for that, or should we just keep calling him Skunk?
His real name is Kyle Guthrie.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking for him, like he owes you money, his name is Kyle Guthrie. And or if you want to send him some business, because he does graphics and video and stuff like that, and makes, he does wresling too. He does video production for wrestling,
local pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to bring Brian up full circle or to the center, and hit you with my favorite 3 questions to start it out. Who are you? What do you do? And how the heck did you end up on this show?
I am Brian K. Morris of Rising Tide Publications, risingtide.pub. Who am I? What do I do? I am a writer, and I'm an independent publisher, freelance hybrid writer, award-winning playwright, and former mortician's assistant. And we have a number of publications out in comics and in books. And also I am a internet broadcaster on YouTube and on Facebook with my interactive morning talk show with called Nevermind the Furthermore at 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Central Time. Always promote. And Tuesday evenings, I do another show called Clever Tile Pending, where we talk about creativity and the business behind it. And we interview all kinds of cool people. And we're having, like I said earlier, a special edition tonight at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be interviewing the former mayor of hell himself, Master Ron Fitzgerald, the master of dark, sticky, gothic illusions. So it's going to be a fun show. We welcome your questions. And how I got here, they found me in the street. I belong to anyone for the price of a drink.
Oh, boy.
No, I was invited.
It's an old-fashioned Coke. That's the only drink that I'll take nowadays.
And KT?
Hi there. How are you doing?
Same 3 questions.
Who are
you? What do you do? And how the heck did you wind up on this show?
Okay, who am I? I am KT Hunter. I am a science fiction author / housewife, and so far I've got 2 books under my name, both for the Nemo Paradox series, and working on the 3rd one. They're kind of a mishmash between, I was about to say Orson Welles, but that's not right, H.G. Wells and Jules Verne, kind of follow-ups to War of the Worlds and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So that's what I've got going. Why am I here? I am the resident author, as Joe has entitled me over the past couple of years. We've been coming to HallowCon, at least 7 years now. I think it was before I published my book. My husband, T.D. Ralphson, who will be with us later this evening, he has to finish his workday. Right now, he's a fantasy author. We will be working together this evening to run the game that we have been running a couple of years now called The Oracle at Delphi. That will be from 8 to 10 o'clock this evening. It's a really fun game that usually gets a lot of laughs and gets pretty rowdy. So welcome everyone to come and join us. And if you would like to be on the Oracle panel, I have 3 people so far, and the more the merrier. Just shoot me a message and we'd be glad to include you. Usually it gets crazier because what happens is someone asks a question, and it can be any question. We've had some really weird ones in the past, but that's okay. It's for the oracle. And the panel answers it one word at a time. And some of the ad lib answers they come up with can get pretty crazy. So we have a lot of fun. And that's one of the things that TD and I do here. And hopefully you'll meet him then.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Down. I'm going to throw this up real quick. We got a MERS99 saying hello from the land of Twitch. And then Carl Witzman says he loves your background, KT.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is an actual background. It's not digital. This goes with, I actually bought it from Amazon, but it matches my book. This is the engine room of the Thunderchild's Fury.
All right.
So,
well, guess what? Our special guest is here. I want to welcome Kelsey Bentz from StreamYard.
Hi.
hello.
It's so good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, we love you. And just because you're here, we're going to throw up the StreamYard logo for you.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, why does it have a cyber mallard?
That's the StreamYard mascot, StreamYard logo.
Yeah, well, is there a reason that there's a duck?
As far as I know, the founders created that because it's kind of a play on the word stream, like ducks swim in streams, and so
Duck in a
StreamYard,
stream.
the duck,
I
has to
get
be
that.
the mascot, right?
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know.
And yeah, we love StreamYard. I discovered StreamYard from a user. His show was broadcast. He was broadcasting using StreamYard, and we discovered it. And I started out with a free account, and our first show was 4.5 hours long.
Oh my gosh.
And he was so impressed with StreamYard, he went ahead and got the full
service
account.
Yay!
Upgraded to the basic, then upgraded to the pro. We're actually running pro. We're broadcasting to 5 channels right now.
Oh, what are all the channels?
Our HallowCon Facebook page. We've got 3 HallowCon Facebook pages.
Okay.
We're going to YouTube and Twitch.
Nice.
And then when any of my guests this weekend come in, if they've got a Facebook page, group page, we're going to broadcast their panel through their channel too.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Because you can get the eight channels in the service. So yeah, we love it. Of course, last night during our show, we discovered a StreamYard bug.
Oh no! Tell me about it.
Well, no, it's a fun bug.
It's a fun one.
It's a good bug.
They were playing with it for like 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, we had a blast with it.
Okay.
Tell me about
You've got
it.
the blue screen.
Now, I'm actually showing it to you. My microphone is blue.
What?
Oh,
You can change the blue screen green screen effect, and it will change blue colors to green and green colors to blue.
Oh my
If you
god!
bring
You
it
gotta
all
turn
the
the
way down.
visibility all the way down to
Yeah,
zero.
if you turn it to 0, this is a Mountain Dew now.
And now it's
Okay.
So you
then-
have the green screen feature
This is the
enabled.
green.
At
This is the
0%.
green blue diamond bag for my
What?
almonds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now,
we were
now,
having a
let's see.
blast with this.
I'm going to
Oh
go
my
down.
gosh.
Oh wait, wrong button. I'm going to go down and change it on the green screen effect.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me see here.
Yeah,
I will
there
change
you
it back to blue. It's set for green right now. I'm going to change it to blue right now.
oh, nice.
go.
Whoa!
It's magic.
That is magic. That's so funny. I have not heard about that before.
Well, you have now.
I have now. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
The power of Mountain Dew.
The power.
Wow.
so that's just something. I mean, we discovered that.
I changed it to green screen. I look green now. What is
That's that's how much we play with StreamYard. We use it for, hours. I'm going to be running for hours upon hours this weekend. I've learned how you can shut off streams to different channels to reset, which is a great, beautiful feature. That way I don't have, when I've got all my guests, I can give them one link.
Right.
So they can come in and out and not have to send your links this, but your links this, and your links that. No, we can just boom, change it. So
one of the other wonderful things I love about StreamYard, this is something I'm going to give you guys kudos for. You do not have to download any software to run this. It's all internet driven. I mean, and that right there, that makes things so much easier for people because they don't have to figure out if their computer can run the program or upgrade to this or have this processor or this camera or anything. Right. It just runs.
Yeah, we like to say that you can literally run StreamYard with whatever you have. Like you can do it on a Chromebook, you can do it on your phone, on an iPad, on a tablet. It is easy.
Everyone in my family loves the high-end video games. Mm-hmm. And it's like, hey, there's this new first-person shooter game out. You're just going to have to spend $5,000 to upgrade your computer to play it.
Right.
And
I'm
also,
like, yeah, that doesn't sound like something I'm in. I'm going to go out back and grill steaks while you're trying to figure out how to pay for a video processor.
Now, also, the guy sitting right next to you, Brian K. Morris, also uses StreamYard for his broadcast. He does. He does Never Mind the Furthermore at 10 o'clock Eastern every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Thank you.
He uses, I mean, he could not do his Never Mind the Furthermore without StreamYard.
No, that's true. I've got to join in the chorus if I can to praise StreamYard. One thing I like about it, as opposed to a lot of, I've tried other video systems to put on my shows, usually leaving me with a feeling that I need to stop broadcasting because it doesn't talk with the various platforms, whereas StreamYard does. And on my show, I actually don't hold these up anymore because I have the images fed into the library there, and I can just call them up at will and run videos. And I put up a lot of little jokes and things to make up for my my ongoing ineptitude with any sort of computer system. But I agree with John. It's nice to have a system that the computer can talk to directly. The learning curve is minimal. I mean, I started playing around with the buttons, and within 10 minutes, I felt comfortable enough to be able to put on a show. And I love the reach of it. So yeah, StreamYard is the way to go. And I recommend it to all my friends who are doing virtual cons right now.
Thank you so much. That's so nice to hear because we really do at StreamYard, like we value the ease of use. And we always say that, you can really from the time you sign up to the first time you go live, you can do it within minutes. So it's nice to hear that that is a reality for you.
Yeah. And one other thing I want to point out, unlike other services online, every time I get a memo from one of them, it's like, here's how we're downgrading your service. Every time I get one from you guys, it's like, here's this new improvement we've got, and here's how we've made it better. And I'm like, if that's, if that's the way to run a company, I think more companies should do that. But I applaud StreamYard for just making this easier and more versatile, even with the free level.
Oh, so, thank you.
Even the free level. And Facebook user, who they need to actually go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and grant the permission so your name can show up into the thing. They say StreamYard is super good, it's simple, and it just works.
Definitely.
I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, the founders, Gage and Dan, they're always looking for how to improve the product, and that's what makes me really believe in StreamYard as a product. Just because I know that the team is really focused on the user experience and how to make it always improving, the ease of use for the customers. So I know that they spend a lot of time kind of collaborating to figure out what the most needed improvement is. And then, they work really hard to implement it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
If there's one thing I can recommend is when you do the share screen to share audio for applications.
I know.
Is that the one thing that y'all's biggest request?
We do get that get that request a lot, and I totally understand when I stream as well. Like it can be annoying to have to bring it into the Chrome tab and do the share audio that way. I think that the founders are definitely aware of that, and they're working on it. As far as I know, it's a browser limitation. Like Google Chrome has a hard time actually accessing the application, so they're trying to figure out a way to like get Chrome to be able to recognize the audio from other app windows.
All right.
So hopefully that'll be added soon. I would really like it.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, John.
Yeah. Is that somebody you know, or is that just somebody from, okay.
Just saw the comment.
Okay. But I think I know who that is. Okay. Yeah, I know who that is. That's the husband of one of our guests for Sunday. So, well, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, thank you, Kelsey, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We're just letting you know that we're going to run for 49 hours using StreamYard.
That is so cool.
Working shifts and everything.
Oh my gosh. And that's this weekend?
That's this weekend.
When do you guys start?
As of 24 minutes and 33 seconds ago.
This is it right now.
You're live.
Oh my gosh. How
in our
exciting.
virtual convention.
Yeah, you're part of a virtual convention.
And going all the way through the weekend.
As far as we know, this may be the actual first virtual sci-fi convention.
It might be.
We haven't seen anyone else doing anything.
As far as I know, you are the trailblazers.
Yeah. Woohoo! and the way we're doing it, we could not do it without StreamYard, but it's our instead of being an interview like this, Brian's going to be doing a panel at 4:00, and it will be him doing the panel from where he's sitting, and he's actually got a video to start it. I've got it queued up, ready to go. And when he does his panel, it'll just be him, and we're going to run his video. Then he'll come back and answer questions.
I have a question about that, Joe.
Yeah.
Is that going to be on this main screen, or is he going to have his own screen for that?
It'll be on this main screen, and he'll be watching from what they call backstage, from down below, and then he'll just be taking notes of questions. And if Brian, you just let me know over in the private chat which ones you want brought up, and I'll bring them up for you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
And I want to tell Kelsey, I have actually got 2 StreamYard feeds going at the same time right now. I'm watching the green room, and we've got a guest in the green room right now who's watching this feed.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Okay, we haven't forgotten about you, by the way. And I think it's wonderful that StreamYard doesn't use so much video that you can do something like that. You can actually have multiple feeds going up on one computer.
Yes.
And I've got one minimized screen off the side. The only problem with that is I can't see the comments. I wish I could move. I wish you could detach the comment screen and put it someplace else. But
that would actually be cool. Yeah. Kind of like, I know that other products do that when you can kind of move it around.
Yeah.
That's a good feature request. I'll let the team know about that.
Oh, and another feature request is organizing your preloaded videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like to drag and drop them.
Yeah, to drag it. Yeah, like you do the banners. Like you can move the banners around, which makes it a lot simpler for me. If you could do that with the videos, it would lock.
Because that would let you set them up for the order you want to play them for a certain show.
Right. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
But
I agree.
But again, we love StreamYard, and if it wasn't for StreamYard, this would have been our 18th year of doing an in-person convention if we had.
Wow.
If it wasn't for StreamYard, it wouldn't have happened.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everybody'd be sitting here going, well, there was supposed to be a convention this weekend.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
And actually at 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to have a live band.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Wow.
Well, tune in. You know where we're at.
Yeah, I sure will. That's very cool.
Tell all your friends.
Yeah,
you are more than welcome to record this show and use it for your StreamYard advertisements.
Nice.
If you like our favorites.
Yeah, the band will be at 10 o'clock Eastern time. It's HallowCon online YouTube.
Okay.
HallowCon online, and we'll probably be the only live HallowCon on YouTube tonight. HallowCon.
We better be.
Yeah, HallowCon. It's all one word. HallowCon online on Twitch, and then our 3 Facebook pages. Just look up HallowCon.
Okay, will do. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So how long is everyone's shifts? I know this is going for 2 days. Are you all staying up for 2 days straight, or pretty much? Brian says absolutely not.
No, well,
when it's HallowCon, we are all usually up anyway, but for other reasons. It's when it's a normal con.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're the con that never sleeps, pretty much. We pretty much run 24,
Probably 20 hours a day, give or take.
Yeah.
Everyone just has
At
to go
least,
to bed.
Wow.
at least 20 hours of something going on.
That is so impressive.
And then I sleep for the next 3 days.
Right. Just to make up for it.
Mhm.
That's so
But
great.
yeah, thank you for tuning in. We're so grateful that y'all now know about us, and holler at me. Oh, sorry. I just hit the microphone again. I'm sorry. Holler at me if y'all have any questions on how I've done this or what we're doing. If I got any feedback for you. And I would love to become involved with StreamYard in one way or another.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will definitely. It was so great to come on the show. Don't forget about Armchair Rocket Science.
That is our
That's one of our other StreamYard feeds.
that's one of our other shows. We actually stream
What?
the SpaceX launches, the NASA launches.
No way.
The
Yes.
Rocket Lab launches,
The
occasionally a
testing going
Sputnik,
on
or,
in Boca Chica.
Whoa. That's so cool. That's so cool.
which, strange enough, apparently they don't get to see that stuff in the Philippines. And we had a huge crowd from the Philippines watching the rocket launches on StreamYard.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's
and
really
one of the
cool.
funny things
We're
was
one of the few people that's doing this to Facebook. All the
Hmm.
space stuff goes on YouTube.
Got it.
We've got it going
Apparently-
on Facebook.
apparently they're having trouble getting to some of the feeds in the United States, like NASA or
Mm.
SpaceX or some. I don't know if their government has got it blocked or whatever,
Yeah.
but we were
Oh.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, Geek Insider is another heavy user of StreamYard.
Oh,
Brian's part of the Geek Insider Network.
that's awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me on. It was great to join you guys, and thanks for all the kind words about StreamYard. It's really great to hear and see people like using StreamYard to its capacity. It's amazing.
I'm a firm believer in the Montgomery Scott method of engineering. Test it to destruction, and then when you write up the manual, underestimate everything about 40% because they're going to push it 20.
Perfect.
So we are going to push StreamYard to its limit this weekend.
That sounds good. And if you need anything, I'm always in the tech support chat. So that's where you can
Okay.
find me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was great to meet y'all.
You
Thank
too.
you, Kelsey.
Come back.
Nice meeting you.
Have a great HallowCon. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
HallowCon. Yeah, have a great HallowCon and happy Halloween.
You too.
Happy Halloween to you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
There she goes.
Okay, there we go. All right.
I was worried we'd have to tell her which button she have to push to get out of here.
That would be embarrassing that she's what button do I put behind?
All right, I'm back. It's easier. It looks nicer with 6. So that's
Yeah.
why I kept
Oh, yeah,
hopping
there.
in now.
Yeah.
You know,
That is so cool that she could come. She's so nice.
Seriously, yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was neat.
Good on you guys for getting her too.
That was a get for sure.
It's a shame we can't get like somebody from SpaceX or Rocket Labs or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
eventually it will be.
Woo!
Sorry, my mic was muted. I was going to say, do you want me to fix that?
Yeah.
My mic, they're mowing my grass
Yeah.
and they're coming through with the leaf
With a
blower now.
scave? At least they're doing it in costume. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's the HallowCon logo. I thought that was your grass mower. I'm sorry.
No, I was pointing at this because I was like, do you want me to change it? And then I was like, my mic is muted. So I go to click it, and then Joe fixed it.
I do that all the time.
Heather, next time, don't ask.
Just do. Okay.
Yeah.
We can fix it later. Remember, it's easier to ask forgiveness than it is to ask permission.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I'll see what you've done and go, oh, thank you. But yeah, right now there's 16 listed in the room. While she was here, it was up to almost 20 at one time.
Cool.
Nice.
I meant to point this out to her. I love how you can mouse over the number of people in the room and know where they're at.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've got 7 on the HallowCon, the main HallowCon page. We've got 2 from Twitch, 2 from the HallowCon group page, and 4 from YouTube.
Yeah. That's useful to know. That really is.
Gives you numbers that you can give people.
Mm-hmm.
And I do, because I'm keeping track of those numbers right now with my own shows and starting to attract potential advertisers.
Great.
That's actually an amazing step.
And Ruth goes, that's the Joe Dog way. Just do it if it needs doing. Oh,
if you've ever worked at a science fiction convention, that is exactly what makes a science fiction.
That was me.
Oh, that was you? Okay, I thought it was the StreamYard dump again.
No, because I posted it in the bottom, it went everywhere.
Yeah, it splatters everywhere.
Yeah, that might have been something else we needed to talk to Kelsey about, is the dump of comments that occasionally happens. Because I think because I'm usually behind in my comments because I read most everything that people type, and then all of a sudden I'm talking. Okay, I'm gonna hit that next one, and you click on it. Next thing you know, bam! Suddenly there's this massive 20 minutes worth of comments that people have typed to you. That
I don't think that's a StreamYard problem. I think that's from the other sites problem, because I'd be willing to bet that's Facebook or YouTube dumping all that stuff in.
Yeah, I generally get it from YouTube usually.
Really?
Yeah, or at least on mine I do. Oh, and I gotta say goodbye to my honey.
Yeah.
Carly posted that it popped up with a 404.
Love you.
It might be because
Oh,
it was tied to my profile.
That would do it.
But yeah, StreamYard.com/Facebook for anybody who's on Facebook. And what it'll do is it asks permission, and it'll change where it says Facebook user to where we can actually see who's commenting.
And it's easy as one button now. They fixed it.
It's something. What is it? You got to give permission for
Facebook.
StreamYard to see your Facebook account,
right?
Which allows it, basically all it does is take your name and your picture off of your Facebook account and put it here so that we can see who's commenting.
Right, but once you do it, you're done. You're done forever.
If you don't give it permission, we get to see Facebook user says, and
and then your name.
We could just attribute it to different people, that aren't here. Hey, Abraham Lincoln, thank you for being with us today. I know things have been rough, but hey.
Oh, Patrick Stewart, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, really, yeah. Mark Hamill, get out of here. We're tired of you. Haven't done anything since Corvette Summer.
Really, no kidding. Hey, at least Annie Potts showed up and gave a great interview. Okay, about Corvette Summer.
That's true. That's true.
This is one of our regular members just posted she just got out of open heart surgery.
Oh, well, hope you're feeling better, Heather.
And we do have another user who randomly posted on a link that I posted, so you can't see it here. Our buddy John Pica is actually back in the hospital from COVID-related illness.
Yeah.
He has bilateral blood clots in his lungs.
Oh no! Yeah, we mentioned on my show this morning that he had gone back to the ER. Get well, John. Fight it, man.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm saving you a candy bar, John. Okay.
We're trying.
Smithos.
Glad you're here. That's one of our regulars that drops in every now and then. And Brian, you were talking about the full moon on the Halloween hadn't happened in a while, and the blue moon happens every few thousand years.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I couldn't remember the numbers this morning.
Yeah, it's thousands of years before it happened. This was going to be the biggest HallowCon ever.
It had so much going for it.
Yeah,
it still does, because we got like a flag and and a Cheeto in the White House, and all sorts of
murder hornets are still around.
Sorts of horror-related events going on.
That's true. That's true.
You got the Crypt Keeper running Congress, and you got
and you've got the Murder Hornets. That's a sci-fi movie.
Murder Hornets, and
and what they used to eradicate them, that was sci-fi.
No, that looked like some sort of like 2001: Space Odyssey kind of thing.
Yeah,
I was thinking Andromeda Strain.
I love the fact they went in and found the nest in the tree. They saran wrapped the entire darn tree. And like,
oh my goodness.
And I'm like, well, I was thinking, can a bug eat through saran wrap? I mean, is that
maybe a special saran wrap?
Carpenter bees will eat through paper tape. I will tell you that.
Oh yeah, they'll eat through everything. They can eat through duct tape.
We have squirrels, chipmunks, and rats that'll eat through the side of a plastic trash can. I mean, I'm pretty sure saran wrap isn't going to stop a 2-inch long hornet.
Yeah.
Well, you get enough on there, they'll just give up.
True.
Here's the real life science you can use, kids. Write it down.
Because I am a firm believer in the Sigourney Weaver method of bug control. Nuke the entire site for orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I'll sign off on that.
Nukes, knives, sharp sticks, plasma rifle in a 40-watt range.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get away from that high view. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not going to use that language here. Sorry.
10mm high explosive armor piercing. And a pump action grenade launcher.
Only what you see on the wall, buddy.
That's right.
True.
Carl says, we would never have heard of HallowCon or been able to attend if it hadn't been for virtual. Hope this word gets out for you nationally.
That is one of the cool things about a virtual convention.
We can.
Heather and Blake are up near Nashville.
And I wouldn't have been able to attend this year because it's not been 2 weeks since I have been out of a hospital clinical. I'm still in quarantine.
She's a nursing student. Heather's a nursing student.
Right.
Yeah.
And Brian, you're in Illinois?
No, I'm in almost northwest Indiana.
Indiana, okay.
I'm in Lafayette, Indiana, about an hour northwest of Indianapolis. So
you're in Mennonite country almost.
Pretty much.
You're upwind of the nerve gas.
Yes, I am. Although I did live very close to it at one point when I did live in Illinois. So
I had to go to a wedding up there one time, and as I'm staying at the wedding guest house and stuff like that, and they had like duct tape and plastic everywhere, and I was like, and they were like, oh, that's in case the nerve gas leaks out of the chemical destruction plant.
Yeah, I attended a wedding years ago. In fact, that's where I met my wife, and I kept thinking I am like 8 miles away from Armageddon. So. Yeah.
And then what's funny is right after that, my National Guard unit went down to what was it, Fort McClellan in Alabama?
Yeah,
which is right outside Anniston. There's only 3 places in the country where they can dispose of chemical weapons. One of them's up there near Indianapolis. One of them's down here at Anniston Army Depot, and I think the other one's Hawaii or something. Yeah, Guam or Hawaii. I can't remember.
Yeah, probably Guam.
And we're not far from Anniston either.
No, we're not. If the zombie apocalypse starts, chances are it's Anniston Army Depot. I'm just saying that right now.
Well, I mean, you guys are also smack dab in the middle of 2 nuclear power plants.
I live 2 miles from one. It's right across the river.
But the glow is so pretty at Christmas.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get
Hey, watching Chernobyl was a real eye opener. I never really worried about it till I watched the Chernobyl miniseries, and now I'm like constantly looking for the radiation that lights up the sky above it. Just keep watching for it. Yeah. So far, nothing. So far, so good.
You know, if I owned Sequoia nuclear plant, I would put spotlights in the cooling towers. Just to mess with people.
And little smoke generators. Yeah.
They already generate steam.
That's true. Yeah, but amp it up a little.
Make it
there and shoot them up out of the cooling
big old green.
They'd have to be green lights. Yeah, they
do an alarm test once a month on the first Wednesday of every month at noon. So, you know, when that goes off, you know, okay, it's first Wednesday, no problem. But lately they've had some issues just with the alarms just going off. But the actual physical alarm itself is not any triggering event. But every time all the people on our next door forum go, why is the alarm going off? Why is the alarm going off?
It's kind of funny.
I had the same thing when I moved to Indiana. We had our civil defense alarm. Sorry, John, but I just don't know what we're talking. I'm sorry, but it's like we used to have our civil defense alarms go off like every first Tuesday of the month at 10 a.m. Then I move over here. It's Saturday at 11 a.m. and suddenly all the damn alarms go off, and I am like voiding myself. I'm like on the internet. It was like, where are the missiles coming from? And everybody's outside just like. And, you know, I'm just like, oh my God, don't you know what's coming up? So I shouldn't be left in the house by myself, is what it is.
That happened to me when I moved to Nashville. It's every first Saturday for the tornado alarms. And yeah, I moved to Nashville. I was like 12 years old and it happened. I'm like, are we all going to die? And then, of course, my mom didn't know because we all moved together. And so we were hunkered down in the closet for about 2 hours and then nothing. And yeah, so just one of those things.
It's kind of funny.
12 minutes.
It's kind of funny in Tennessee near the Sequoia nuclear plant. It's like all these tourists come in, they'll be sitting there shopping and doing all of a sudden the alarm's going, and all the tourists are like, what's going on? What's going on? Everybody goes, it's Wednesday.
Yeah. I find myself doing that a lot if I'm out to eat or something. So it always hits at lunchtime. You know, if there are 2 or 3 people around that aren't from the area and they start, what is that? It's the first Wednesday of the month. Don't worry about it. It's okay. If it's not the first Wednesday, then you worry.
I'd be the guy in the restaurant that they'd go off and I'd go, quick, everyone into the fallout shelter. And,
duck and cover.
It's the way you set your watch. Just make sure.
Take your iodine. Do you have any iodine?
Or like we did in first grade, you know, put your butt in the corner and, you know, put your hands over your neck. So
lay down on the floor, put a paper bag over your head. Okay. Will it help? No, not really. But
not really.
Anyway, you just don't see it coming.
It just keeps it keeps all the contents in.
Y'all are telling these siren stories. If y'all remember when the F-22 was still in development and coming out, how Chattanooga used to get bombarded with sonic booms.
There is a big Air Force base north and west of Chattanooga, Tullahoma. It's Arnold Air Force Base. They do testing of all sorts. They do missile testing and all this, but it's mostly electronic stuff, wind tunnel testing, that sort of thing. But occasionally, we used to see test aircraft fly through there.
Yeah,
and the first time I ever saw an F-117, this was before the Gulf War. I saw one cross over Interstate 40 going through there. I think it's 24 or 40. No, it's 24.
24.
Interstate 24.
40 is more north.
I was coming from Fort Knox. I was coming home from Fort Knox, and I'm like, "Oh, cool! I've heard about those." You know, and then of course, then the Gulf War broke out, and everybody's like, you know, F-117s bombing everything.
Yeah, but the thing with the sonic booms is we have what's known as the world's longest yard sale that starts way down in Alabama and goes all the way up into Ohio on 127. And this is back in the rural area of what we call Signal Mountain, actually on the county line between Hamilton County and Marion County or Sequatchie County.
Sequatchie.
Yeah, Sequatchie. We're sitting there. There's, you know how the big yard sales are, Brian, and there's always the old man whittling.
Always.
All of a sudden, boom! I mean, people scattered and all that. And I went, what the hell was that? Old man never missed a stroke. It was either one of them damn new airplanes or Jimmy blew up the meth lab again.
They like to use our area for pilot testing a lot, because one of the problems our areas have is the Cumberland, the Sequatchie Valley and the Cumberland Plateau is a big valley, a large mountain, another big valley.
Okay.
And these supersonic airplanes, they're trying to keep it just below supersonic, so that they don't. But as they pass over the mountain range, the air compresses underneath the aircraft, and they go and they get the sonic. But and it happens all the time, all along this mountain range, that they forget. The pilots forget to throttle back as they come over the mountains. Okay. And sure enough, just as they go over the mountains, boom, and then it's gone because they're over the mountain and they're back over a valley again, and it doesn't compress anymore.
Well, that's funny.
And we get some very unique sonic booms in the area.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
really?
they love, apparently the Air Force loves messing with their pilots by sending them over this mountain. They actually like traffic it over the mountain range just to see if they'll catch on to it.
Oh, wow.
So
Now, is there anybody living in that area?
Oh, yeah.
On the mountain?
Oh, yeah.
there's
And they're
several
all like,
cities
what?
out there.
What?
Signal Mountain has its own city government. It's its own little, world itself.
Funny.
And then
That's funny.
Lookout Mountain doesn't quite have the problem, but they can. But they do usually. Lookout Mountain's kind of unusual, and it's not really in a flight path. Everybody uses it as a landmark, but for flying, but nobody actually flies over it really. And
Wow. Very cool.
All right. Well, we're about, believe it or not, 50 minutes has blown by.
That's amazing.
I would like to point out that we have another guest in the green room who's been sitting here patiently watching the show.
Oh, yeah, Ruth over in the green room. Yeah.
Yeah,
She should be up next, right?
that's what I was thinking. Well, it's been almost an hour, so I figured up next. I'd go ahead.
No,
Go ahead and,
Brian K. Morris is up next.
Oh.
And
I
because I hit the wrong button, I got to hit my share screen, and we get a beautiful preview of Brian. It didn't do it. There it is. That's him.
he looks familiar. Oh, there he is.
You have a brother?
We haven't decided which one of us is the evil twin. That's the problem.
I actually ate my twin in utero, so I am the evil twin and the good twin.
I don't think anybody can claim I'm the good one.
Joe, I have a quick question.
No.
If you have other guests
Yeah.
that would like to watch a panel,
Yes.
would you rather us watch it through YouTube, or can we go into the green room and watch? Because I'd like to watch Brian's panel, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want me over here.
Yeah.
I
you
would
can
welcome you.
Yeah, you can go to the green room and pull it up on your YouTube. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Or you could watch it. You can actually, you can actually watch it right here without actually being part of, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
can
can
hold.
just drop down into, take yourself
Yeah.
or be taken off camera.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I've already previewed the video. Make sure you didn't say any wordy dirds. Absolutely. If you're interested in broadcasting or streaming, you need to watch Brian this next panel. Brian, I mean, I ended up having to back up and get notes. I said, "Girl, I didn't think of that." So I picked up pointers from previewing.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. And as I was putting it together, I'm like, well, here's what you should do. And take note, kids, all the things that Brian isn't doing while he does his broadcast. So
Yes.
I come clean on it. So
Now, to be fair, hardware does make a big difference in this. And I will give you an example. You have some people with the professional microphones. You have some people with the headphones and stuff. I'm on a laptop. That's, hey, But why is Brian silent?
Uh-oh.
I just said
Cookie's
goodbye to
talking.
my wife. She's
Oh.
going to work. Sorry. I'm listening.
Bye, Cookie. Bye, Cookie.
Bye, Cookie. Everyone loves you.
Bye, Cookie.
More than
I was
me.
in the military. I was in the military for 27 years. I was never issued a wife.
Like I said, I found her at somebody else's wedding. What could I do?
The world's longest yard sale.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, gotta keep your eyes open for these bargains. I'm telling
No, you don't. You just got to show up money. Anyway,
how'd you know? That's never mind, John. Never mind. Yes, we have that kind of relationship. It's kind of like Nick and Nora Charles, you know, constantly bickering till we're alone.
All right, I'm trying to find.
that's the after show. That's the after
That's
show.
the after show. I'm trying to find the next thing, but I can't find it. I know I
Put it under
uploaded.
HallowCon.
Check the HallowCon commercials. It's not there.
I don't know exactly. Let's start uploading while we fill some time. Let's share HallowCon memories during opening ceremonies.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys take over. I'll be right back. I can't find the intro to Brian's panel. I know I uploaded it. All right, I'll be right.
Only 48 hours left to go, folks.
Hey, we're doing pretty good. Hey,
that's another good point I'd like to point out. The time change from daylight savings to standard time is this weekend. So our 48-hour con is actually going to be 49 hours.
That's right. That's right.
Now, I was curious with Joe about how that would affect the movie schedule, because all of a sudden your laptop goes from, start this movie at 12 o'clock, it goes to 1 o'clock, then drops back to 12 o'clock. And it's like,
It won't affect it much, I promise.
The first Halloween I actually ever went to was a daylight savings Halloween con.
Oh, really?
Oh.
How cool.
So you got a free hour from the hotel.
Yeah, I was at one. I believe it was.
They didn't have to pull the beer.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, we're going to take it away and it's back.
They went through the motion and then they put it, come on, guys, let's go. Because they legally have to go through the motions.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So there was 2 last calls that night.
One of the other interesting things about this convention, I went and bought snacks. So my con suite is kicking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got the deviled eggs and the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and the Debbie cakes.
Pickled eggs.
HallowCon weekend's always my cheat weekend because I try to be on a lower, not low, zero carb, but lower carb diet most of the time. But I cannot resist the Little Debbie's, the con suite. Brian, if you ever get a chance to come to a live HallowCon, please come, because the food, I've never had a con.
Every night.
Every night you're fed.
Yeah.
So
we don't have moon pies. Oh my God.
I'll bring the moon pies if it'll get me in.
The broadcast. We don't have moon pies. Okay.
John, I got a solution for you. Order Instacart and just have it delivered to you.
There we go.
Yeah, Brian.
Not
Brian,
sponsored.
It's
one of
not
my
the same
favorite.
without the Little Debbie's and moon pies.
My one of my saying is, if you leave HallowCon hungry, it's your own damn fault.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Exactly.
I am so there, Joe. Invite me. I'm on my way, brother.
Like, I remember one year you guys did that humongous 20-gallon pot of chili.
He's got them.
There's a man who's ready for the apocalypse.
Well, it's like even the weekend the night went out, the lights went out in Georgia. We still had food. We still had feast.
There we go. Wow.
We had the big grill outside, the big exterior grill that you have to tow with the truck. Oh yeah,
the Grillzilla, yeah.
It's usually a really good barbecue Friday night, and then Saturday it's more. It can be a variety, but like chicken, steak, usually a couple of picks of meat. I think we've had pork before.
There was one year I went, they served roast rabbit.
Really?
Ooh, I missed that year.
Oh, cool.
I went and bought some buns today for the bratwurst, and I have homemade sauerkraut.
Oh.
Oh.
You're a man, John.
All right.
You know, for those of you who
I'm
don't know,
back.
sauerkraut is one of the easiest foods on earth to make.
And it's one of the best foods for you for stomach health and everything.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna have
no cooking involved.
Hey, we got to wrap it up. We got to wrap it up.
What are we wrapping up?
I'm gonna pull everybody down and start getting everything ready for the next panel. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be right back. Don't leave. We'll be right back.